Two black female teachers are fired in DeKalb, Georgia for fighting in front of the students. Apparently, this was at a junior high school. Some kind of disagreement happened. It doesn't really go into detail what the disagreement was. And these two teachers started throwing punches, and they was really throwing punches. If you look at the live video on the internet, they was really throwing punches like with bad intentions, like they was really trying to hurt each other. I don't know what they could have had a disagreement about at a junior high school at their job, and they're supposed to be professionals. Don't know what they could have had a disagreement about that'll make them fight like that. I mean, I'm not making this video to bash them or talk about them like Sotomayor, if everybody know who he is on YouTube. But I'm just making this video because I see a lot of this in the community I come from, the hood I come from, where you just have a disagreement with somebody and you just gotta be right. You just can't let it go. You can't walk away and you just can't say whatever to the other person that's being ridiculous or being annoying. And you just start throwing punches because you just gotta be right. You just gotta win that fight. And I don't understand, you know, at a professional setting like this at a school, you would think if one of them would have told, they could have got the other one removed from the class, or they could have got a different worker for them to work with. And then all is well because the two people that don't like each other or don't care for each other, they're not in the same classroom with that same negative energy. They get to go to a different classroom where they maybe can work with somebody else as opposed to working with each other. So, but you see this all the time in the hood. Two people disagree, and then you got a shootout, you got a fight, you got busted out windows, you got the police called. These ladies was professional, so one thing that comes to my top of my mind: are you thinking about your family? If you're a professional and you're getting this type of charge on your record, who gonna hire you? You know how America works. You can get one charge on your record that'll follow you around for 80 years. And they may use that charge against you depending on the company. But most certainly in the federal system, they'll use it against you. You ever want to get a firearm, you got a battery, or you got a misdemeanor domestic violence, the stuff stay on your record, and they'll tell you no, you can't get one. And you might have got the charge 40, 50 years ago, but it stays on your record and stops you from getting a gun. Not saying everybody want to own a gun, but as you get older, things change, your thought process change, and you just might want to own a gun, or you just might want a certain good job with the government, and they say no because you was in a professional setting, you had a good job, and you fought with the professional people there, punching them in the face, and then but that you older and you're a changed person, and you're not going to go down that road again, but the way America works, they're going to hold you to that just to not give you a job. When in truth and fact, well, I don't know if it's fact, but I'm willing to bet everybody in the criminal justice system or court system, teachers, doctors, lawyers, been in some type of trouble before and probably paid their way out of trouble. So we don't see this stuff on their record. But this video, to my people, to black people, you got to watch what you're doing. It's not that serious to be punching somebody else on your job, knowing that you need that job. If these ladies are teachers, one of them was classified as a teacher and the other one was a paraprofessional. I don't know what that is. Probably should have looked it up before I did this video. But one was a paraprofessional, whatever that is. And I'm just going to call both of them teachers because they're in the classroom working with the students. And but it's not that serious. You gotta feed your family. How you gonna feed your family now? They probably was making anywhere from $14 to $20 an hour, maybe. I gotta think this United States, bunch of teacher strikes. So let's say they making anywhere from $12 to $16 an hour. You know, that's good money, you know, versus somebody making minimum wage. And these ladies got to feed their family. And let's see, how many days of school left? Maybe a week or 2 days left in the school year. And now you're getting fired for fighting when you could have just met each other later in the street somewhere and fought, or you could have just simply let it go, you know, because you teachers and these kids learning from you. And so, how you gonna tell these kids to stop behaving if you in front of the class fighting? And I know these ladies probably didn't think of that before they done all this. They probably just had an issue with each other and chose the wrong way to handle it. And that happens. That happens to all of us. Sometimes our emotions, you know, our angry emotions get the best of us. And now we out here fighting and acting crazy when we could have handled that a little differently. As the older you get, you learn to handle things differently. You don't always have to be the one punching somebody in the face. Sometimes you could be the peacemaker. You know, you don't have to go that far with it. You can work out a resolution, or you can be asked to be removed from the classroom with this person and get put in a different classroom, a different environment where you can do your job without negativity. But whatever these ladies was going through, let this be a lesson to every other professional that it's not that serious. You want to fight? Hey, wait till you get off of work and go somewhere and meet up and fight. But you fighting in a professional facility with punches thrown, that's being recorded, and now the police call and you're being charged. I think these two ladies got charged disorderly conduct. I don't know how that goes, but maybe they couldn't figure out who started it, so they just charged them with both disorderly conduct. And from my experience, that's a lesser charge. But they do add stuff on to disorderly conduct that might add violence. I had a disorderly conduct and they put / violent. So when the state looked at it, it was a disorderly conduct misdemeanor. But when the federal government looked at it, it was a domestic violence. So they read that one charge as two different things. So my people, you have to be careful when y'all go to court, because they got a dirty game set up, you know. So the best way to beat crime is don't do crime at all. I know that sounds crazy. I know you sound like you gotta deal with somebody or deal with something, but it really ain't worth it in the long run. Especially if you ain't got no lawyer money, no lawyer fees. It's really just not even worth it. You know, just walk away from it. You know, deal with it a different way. I don't know what to tell you guys, but that's the level I'm on. So, and I ain't been to jail in the last 15 years. So it works for me. And you might say that's the square way or the scary way. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. I just know that when things are stacked against you, you gotta learn how to beat it. So that ain't nothing stacked against you. Well, matter of fact, it's always gonna be stacked against you, but I ain't gonna be locked in some jail cell like a little animal. But to these ladies, I hope they get their life back together. And I hope everybody learn from this. It's just not that serious on the job. Let it go. Walk away from it. You know, be the better person. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Hopefully, these ladies get their life back together. I'm out.